Hi and welcome to week 2. Week 2's challenge is to write a letter. For the purposes of the storyline, the letter has been written by someone completely unknown to the detectives, a mysterious letter writer. The letter explains that someone has been kidnapped. If the detectives can rescue the hostage, they will receive a reward. Cindy Ann and Bones meet the letter writer when they travel to the faraway land to undertake their mission, so the letter writer cannot be the hostage without having to change the story further down the line. The first lesson this week is the planning lesson. As of this week, all weeks follow the study, plan, draft, edit and film pattern. So during lesson 6, your students will study a letter, how a letter is structured, and how the writing should be organised. There is a letter template in the lesson 6 folder which may come in handy. Lesson 7 is the planning session, when you make notes on the letter that Cindy, Ann and Bones receive outlining their mission. It is important that you come to an agreement about the general gist of the letter using input from the whole class, as it will impact on how the film works as a whole. They must choose wisely, so as the teacher you need to steer them in a sensible direction. Once these ideas have been formed, Lesson 8 then takes this process onto writing a draft using the notes from Lesson 7. It is also important for you to stress that a draft lesson is the perfect time to try out new words and new grammar points without worrying about being 100% correct. As you move on to Lesson 9, just as in Lesson 4 of week 1, make sure your students are following the editing rules. This is so important for their progress, so we can't stress enough how important it is. A good idea for this lesson is to scan or photograph a student's work so that you can model editing to the class and get their input in the process too. You want this to become second nature as soon as possible. Finally, for week 2, it's filming day. There are a few ways to do this, so refer to lesson plan 10 for more details. Good luck with your challenge and I'll see you next week.